Let's go, Safari Park. Safaris.
Well, how about birds? Those birds are known as the pink-backed pelicans. Pink-backed pelicans are extremely social birds. They do like to mate up with about a good 500 other pairs during the mating season. Mating season is coming close for them as they are getting their nest ready for the mating season, and their pink on their backs are coming back. They have been here over thousands of years here in southern Africa, in the wet, swampy lands of southern Africa. Well, also hippos, they don't know how to swim. They actually walk on the riverbed in order to get from point A to point B. So they walk, they do not swim. Lucky hippos are getting lettuce. Very healthy diet there. Looks like there are some crocodiles. Well, these crocodiles are actually known as 1,000 pounds. The black rhinos are extremely territorial animals. Now, those horns on their nose there, those horns are actually made out of keratin. Now, when a baby zebra is born, they definitely do know mommy right away because of the different stripes on mommy's body. Compared to the other zebras in the herd, usually 3 females and 1 male. Laying down over here on the right hand side, the smallest of the antelope family, known as the springboks. Oh, look at him go. Springboks do only grow to about 3 feet tall. At a standing position, if scared or frightened, they will spring into the air to about 6 feet high and leap to about a good 13 feet. Springboks don't run, they do something called pronking. Their pronking is, best way to describe it, a hopping motion, springing motion, as they can pronk up to speeds of about 15 miles an hour. How about white-bearded wildebeest over there on the right-hand side as well? We're getting a little bit of a closer they will form a tight group. Half of them sleep, the other half will simply stay awake. Usually the ones on the outer edge of the group will stay awake just to keep an eye open around their surroundings. Anything out of the ordinary happens, they will definitely wake the rest of the wildebeest up in order to get each other to safety. Kind of like they are there just a little bit closer together. Also, cute little baby zebra there. His name is Dash. He gets his name because of his dashing personality there. He loves to run around the reserve. He loves to chase the animals. His mommy definitely does chase after him as well. These animals with the nice long horns over here on the right-hand side, they are known as the Ankole cattle. Ankole cattle are simply not used for their milk, nor are they used for their meat. They're actually used as a form of currency, believe it or not, still to this day, actually in different parts of Africa. They're also known as the Watusi cattle because, well, the Watusi tribe in Africa was actually the first tribe to domesticate the animals over a good 1,000 years ago as well. Now those horns on the Ankole cattle's head do grow to about 6 feet long from tip to tip, one horn being about 3 to 4 feet long. Those horns are hollowed horns. Very light on the Ankole cattle's head.
What their most exciting, Safari Park at Disney World.
There's a tower of giraffes over here. Let's put it here. The tower of giraffes is actually another name for a group of giraffes. So that's why I said a tower of giraffes. Looks like this giraffe is going to cross the street. Giraffes are the world's tallest land animal. They do go to heights of about a good 18 feet tall. They are fully growing. When a baby giraffe is born, they are actually already standing at about a good 6 feet tall at birth. And they can start walking approximately around about the first 45 minutes to about an hour of their lives. When a baby giraffe is also born, they're also weighing anywhere from about 150 pounds to about 210 pounds. Usually baby giraffes. We'll
Ito,
see
baby
a baby
giraffe.
giraffe up to about a year and a half old out in the wild. And this cute little young giraffe there, snacking away. 18 hours of the day, always snacking. Oh, this is definitely elephant country, as there is an elephant over here on the right-hand side. This is an African elephant. The way that you can tell is because of their ears. Their ears kind of in a way do look like the shape of Africa. Biggest difference between the elephant species, actually. Drinking plenty of water. Elephants do like to drink about a good 200 liters of water a day. Those
200 liter
alone
water,
can actually hold about 2 gallons of water in them. By flopping those ears, it helps keep them nice and cool as well.
Saki.
That's most likely a male elephant
Saki,
there,
point
because
to me.
they're about around 15 years old. Male elephants do decide that they want to go out and explore the big, wide, beautiful savannah. They say goodbye to their original herd, leaving them,
Sakit ka daw.
which usually
Saki.
leaves the oldest
Hey,
and
Saki.
the wisest of the female
Bye.
elephants here.
Live yan si. Sadap.
Not only do they like to drink a lot of water, they do like to eat food. They drink about a good 200 to 500 pounds of food a day. That's also a very healthy diet for an elephant because they eat pretty much anything green. Pretty much leaves. Every once in a while, though, they do like to change up that diet of leaves and more leaves, and they eat some delicious red clay. Red clay does actually give them a form of nutrition that the leaves actually would not provide for the elephants. Just by using their tusks to get that red clay out. Elephants do have very sensitive skins throughout the day. They do typically tend to find a shadier area to stay nice and cool. But not always easy to find shade around the savannah. They will find mud and dirt, throw the mud and dirt up onto their back and to their sides, using it as a form of a natural side screen.
ऐसे करते ट्रिकी रूम नहीं देखते हामी लाइभै आछे
Couple of flamingos here. These are actually the greater flamingos. The greater flamingos are actually the largest of the flamingo family, as they do grow to about 3 feet tall when they are fully grown. They also the lightest pink. A group of flamingos is also known as a flamboyant. So yes, this is a flamboyant of flamingos. Does look like some of them are sleeping over there in the corner there. They do like to sleep standing up on that one leg. Keeping that other leg nice and bent. By keeping that other leg nice and bent, it does help them to regulate their body temperatures. They do not migrate during the winter. They do stay with their water and their food source as long as they can. The only reason they would migrate is if their food or their water source ran out, but usually stay with it. Bushes over there, a couple of white rhinos. We'll actually see them on the better on the other side of the savannah here. Those are a couple of white rhinos. White rhinos are the largest of the rhino species, as they do grow to 5,000 pounds. Cheetah up and active over here
Cheetah.
on the left-hand side because they go disappearing in there. And an ostrich popping out of nowhere. That's what I mean by animals popping out of nowhere. They actually just there. But cheetahs are part of the cat family. They are the fastest of the cat family. They can run up the speeds of about 60 miles an hour. Going from 0 to 60 in just 3 seconds definitely does take a lot of energy out of a cat. So not keeping the speed for very, very long. Cheetahs also being part of the cat family. They're actually only distant relative of the cat that will actually purr like the domesticated house cat will. But nice to see them up and active right now. They are more active during the daytime. Looks like we're going to probably play follow the leader, possibly, with a ostrich, maybe.
Wow,
Well, this is definitely an ostrich. It's a female ostrich, actually. Females will have brown feathers. Males would have a black feathers. That's how I know that she is a she there. Ostriches, as you did probably see it running, they do run. They don't fly. They are a flightless bird. They can run actually up to speeds of 35 miles an hour. They do also have a wingspan of about 6 feet long. Ostriches have very good digestive systems. They pretty much eat anything that other animals will not eat. They can eat rocks, they can eat pebbles, twigs, leaves. Yeah, pretty much anything. There we go. Look at the ostrich there. Female 7 feet tall, male 9 feet tall. So that is 7 feet tall of an ostrich. He was chasing a truck. There, they like to chase that truck for some reason. But there's the white rhinos here on the right-hand side. Oh, man, looks like my main man is out there too. Yes, lions. Male lions do have those beautiful veins around their neck. Those veins can weigh up to about 40 pounds. They do love to sleep. They do rest for about 20 hours of their day. So white rhinos, they get their name from the Afrikaans word vite. Vite technically translating into the word wide. Because of their wide mouths, they like to eat grass. But many people did mistake the word wide for the word white. Here's the name, white rhino. Also hanging out over on the left-hand side, the antelope without the horns there. Those are the water bucks. Water bucks usually found around a water source, that being a river, lake, or a pond, due to they do drink an enormous amount of water. They drink more water than any other antelope species. For that reason, they don't migrate. They stick with that water source. Female lions are also known as a lioness. Now, they do roar. Their roars can actually be heard up to about 5 miles away when they do roar at their full strength. There is a warthog. One's eating, one's sleeping under the burrow there. Warthog's closest relative is the domesticated pig. Warthogs do get the name because they do have 4 warts on their nose. There's 2 on the right, 2 on the left. Those tusks, once they dig their burrow or find another burrow, they keep those tusks out just like that to keep themselves nice and safe. That cute little other antelope with the horns in there, that's a bongtabok there. Bongtabok's closest relative is the wildebeest. Bongtaboks did actually almost become extinct back in the early 1900s. There was only 16 left out in the wild. A farmer in Africa decided to take action, protecting the bongtaboks, not actually knowing at the time that he was actually going to save an entire species of animals. Well, today they're doing actually pretty well out of the wild. There's actually over thousands of bongtaboks. Population is still growing. Those were a couple of ostrich eggs there too as well, if you saw them. Ostrich eggs weigh about 4 pounds. Does take about 5 to 6 weeks for a baby ostrich to hatch. Making our way into the newest part of the reserve here. It does look like the water did build a house right on the outskirts of the reserve in order to teach us that us humans can live in peace and harmony with the land and, of course, the animals. Looks like the warden has a couple of cootie goats over here. All these goats are dwarf goats. Dwarf goats are not the smallest of the goat family, but they are pretty close as they do grow to
Ranger station. Next one, Sada.
tall when they are fully grown. They do provide milk. Their milk is a very high protein milk, very sweet milk as well. If you don't want to use them as livestock, you actually don't have to. You can simply just use them as pets. These goats are very friendly and they are very, very playful. But you would have to go to West Africa to find these goats because today they are most commonly found in West Africa. Making our way out of the reserve, we're going to make our way back into Harambe. Now, Harambe is actually a Swahili word that does translate into come together or work together.